You are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You really adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me.
Almost a flawless victory, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams and good evening to the Eves. This is the Black Pill Podcast, Ninja. And we got a good show for you guys today. I forgot what I was going to say, man. Man, it was almost a flawless victory. I hate when that happens, when I play a sound and I don't let the whole sound go through. But in my head, I'm moving just a little bit faster. In today's show, we have Kim Kardashian exposing the truth about co-parenting with Kayne Yeezy, Ninja.
What the hell?
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Yes, sir.
God, no way.
Yes, sir. And this stream will probably get demonetized knowing YouTube and all these people, because for some odd reason, you know, it's certain people that get banned from the internet. And somehow, some way, Kayne Yeezy is banned from the internet. So when you talk about Ye, you won't really get too many views. But shout out to everybody that find their way to my page. You know what it is, Ninja. Let me pull myself up. I'm in here, Ninja. What it is, gang? What's up? Man, I'm tired, man. I'm not old, but I need my little nap. I didn't get my nappy poo, Ninja. I ain't get my nap, man. You know what it is, man. Why does camera always... Bruh, is it me? Bruh. The camera always look funny when we first come on, but you know what it is, man. It's your boy BA. We streaming on 6 platforms. What up, YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, Facebook, and X, Ninja. Let me pull up my advertisements 1 second. Like I said, man, for those of you who are new here, this is the Black Pill Podcast. You know what it is, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in. If you tuned in, you are the resistance and you are the core. For those of you who are new here, like I said, we do dark humor on this show. Quick disclaimers before we get started. We do dark humor on this show. No pun intended, because my name is Black Adam. With that being said, don't shoot the messenger, Ninja. Don't shoot the messenger. We discuss the music industry. We discuss hip-hop
specifically, but at the same time, like I said, we discussed the music industry. Now we've kind of branched out and discussed entertainment in general. Entertainment encompasses a lot, so forgive me if I don't, speak on everything, but it is what it is, Ninja. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. So if we turn around and say shout out to the big girls, you feel me? Something like that. I'm gonna stop saying the big girls because they gonna get mad and say I got a problem with big girls. Shout out to Mariah the scientist.
Daddy, am I your baby?
There you go, Ninja. There you go. All right, we talk about stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, man, I ain't get my little nappy poo, but it's all good, man. I'm gonna wake myself up, and I have no coffee because I actually have no cups. So if y'all see me pull out, a big jug of pea water.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Just know it's tea in here, okay? There's just tea. It's tea bags in here. All right, man. Like I said, before we get started, quick disclaimers, man. Everything you see is social media purposes is for social media purposes and social media commentary only. Don't shoot the messenger. You dig? Don't shoot the messenger. Past that, let us know what you think. We got a poll on YouTube, and the rest of the chats can answer the question and follow suit. And the question is, chat, do you believe Kanye, Yeezy, if you will, is hard to co-parent with? Vote and tell us what you think. And the answer choices are as followed. Option 1, Kanye is what Kim made him. Who said that? Option 2, yes, Ye has mental issues. And option 3, no, Ye was a good dad. And of course, the last option, number 4, co-parenting is hard, period. Let us know what you think, people. Let's get started with today's show. Like I said, for those of you who are new here, man, the way we start the show is everybody has the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. Here's a bit of mine and my fan base. Shout out to the core. And like I said, for the people who are usually regulars, hey, you didn't just got to be careful, man. Stop pulling up and giving me these crazy videos that I pull up and then I'm sitting here stuck on stupid. Like, why are we talking about this, okay? Because I'm going to sit here and look at you like this. All right, Ninja. All right, man, let's get started. Like I said, if there's any issues going on with the show, if there's anything going on with the Wi-Fi, that's one thing I wanted to say too. If something happens with the Wi-Fi, I apologize. I forgot to turn off one of my things. I might just get a whole nother Wi-Fi. So I forgot to turn off my camera. I turn off my Ring camera from time to time. Don't be stalking me though. I turn off my Ring camera, and the reason why I turn off my Ring camera is because sometimes it pulls from the data. But at the same time, I recently got I got some new cables from Best Buy. Hey, man, one time for Best Buy, Ninja. One time for Best Buy. So I got some new cables from Best Buy. So I got a new Cat 6 cable and I got an actual Ethernet cable. So if I show y'all my old Ethernet cable, I can show you the adapter. I don't think the adapter was strong enough to do what I'm doing with the streaming. And for those of you who are new here, I've had a multitude of jobs. I actually used to work at Best Buy in the computer section. But yeah, so the stream was lagging. We was dealing with that issue for months. And I'm like, damn, I still need a new laptop. You feel me? So donate to your boy. But I was like, damn, I need a new laptop and all this shit. And now I think I might have figured out at least what I needed to figure out for now. So like I said, the stream is more secure now, so I can really kind of turn things up. Course correction on Wednesday, Ninja. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm gonna give y'all some game. Like I said, I don't speak for all men. I speak for my fan base. Shout out to the Adams and shout out to the Eves. I don't speak for all women, but the ladies who find their way to my page and comment, they're the Eves, so they speak for me. Does that make sense?
But what the hell, boy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, let's get right with it, man. Let's see what's popping off on the net, Ninja. Before we get to the main event, because Kanye and Kim Kardashian is the main event, let's see what's popping off here. First things first, well, this relates to the show. We have Mama D firing back at Son Scrappy. Says he doesn't even know what traumatized means after he claims that she hired exotic dancers for his 14th birthday. My bad, y'all.
What the hell?
Yep.
Oh my God,
Yep.
no way.
Now, crazy thing about this, I have a lot of followers on Snapchat, and I've seen people do this on Snapchat before, Ninja. No bullshit. No bullshit. And they're like, yeah, my kids are never going to be gay. And shout out to the Alphabet people in the Alphabet Brigade, they, them, and the LGBTQIA+, Ninja. We see all people on the black pill. Hello. 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 Now, I may not partake in what you do, but I mean, I'm not going to sit there and try and govern what you do because I don't want anybody to govern what I do. Except the Fetty Gov. You feel me? But yeah. So I seen that on Snapchat one time, and you know, they were trying to defend themselves and say it's okay to do that. That is traumatizing the kids, whether or not you realize it. But I digress, because it's not my job to tell people how to raise their kids. Shout out to the kids and shout out to the parents. All right, so let's see what she has to say. Here we go. Hold up. Let me put the volume up. Where the volume at? 1 second, y'all. Here we go.
My kids never stayed up at night and took them to the emergency room. How dare you? How dare you say anything about Mama D and my son? The people that came for me, well, her son said she was traumatized. Scrappy used the wrong word. Scrappy don't know what traumatized. Ask him to define the difference. I dare you to ask him. He don't need no definition. Hell, how many of us were traumatized when we got our ass whooped by a belt by our parents? Am I clear? Was you traumatized when they had...
Oh, that was a good point. That was a good point. Hey, but real quick, first off, shout out to Mama D. Shout out to Mama D. Hey. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was traumatized, but at the same time, I grew bigger than like my family. Like I grew bigger than my parents and my granny. My granny used to like try and get the belt and stuff. It got to a point where she was just like, yeah, I'm not finna hit you guys no more. Cause like it wasn't really, you know, we was just sitting there like,
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah. And we was still gonna behave, we was gonna be bad anyway. So I don't know. I don't have nothing to say about that one. I digress. But yeah, I mean, shit, that comes from slavery. That's a whole nother conversation though. Here we go.
one arm and swoop your ass with that belt? Shit, I'm traumatized. I'm still traumatized. But hell, guess what? Life moves on. Life goes on. And for people that are trying to be critical, that did not give me 5 cents for my kids, never stayed up at night and took them to the emergency room. How dare you? So Scrappy said, he was like, I said, Scrappy, what do you mean by traumatized? He said, Ma, I just believe you would bring dancers in my I say 15, but you gonna stick with his 14, into my birthday party. Yeah, because I teached him how to be a boy. A boy. I wanted a boy. Okay.
So look. Well, first things first, like I said, everybody, this is a big subject. Hold up. I didn't expect to come in like this. First things first. All right, let's start here. All right, so you see, I just told y'all that I seen what I seen on Snapchat. I just told y'all, and I told you the justification and the reasoning. And I speak about this all the time. When it comes to black people, or at least in America, black people were forced to be in a sexually androgynous state because of slavery. Ninja? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you study the history, you know. Don't get mad at me because I'm speaking on it. You know, the information's out there, okay? The information's out there. So, yeah, some people are aware of that and other people are not. But when you see certain images and messages being bombarded to a certain group of community, or a certain group and or community, my bad, y'all. Like I said, I got to wake up. Yeah, man, you just got to ask yourself, you know, what's the whole thing behind that? And a lot of people, you know, they don't necessarily agree with how some people live. It is what it is. But here we go.
Okay. I have a shout out to my LGBTQ plus family.
Oh, she took one out of my book. Hey, man, shout out to Day Them and Zim Zer, Ninja. Shout out to Day Them and Zim Zer. Shout out to Day Them and Zim Zer and all of that. Here we go.
My grandson is gay. I love him dearly.
There you go.
But that's his life. And he know he's loved. We support him and we guide him straight. Don't mess with all these young men. You don't know what they got. We do that and we tell them, now go out into the world.
There you go.
So we tell them, we teach them. Mm-hmm. That's how we do. We don't put them down. So
now look, I like how she ended on that note. The idea, and shout out to the parents, man. Today's episode for the older generation. Shout out to the oldies, the OGs and the OBs, the old boys and the old girls. Yeah, shout out to the oldies, man. One time for the elderly. One time for the elderly. But no, in all seriousness, I'm here to let you guys know, man. Parents, you made a mistake, Ninja, okay? Parents made a mistake, bro. I ain't judging you though, but I'm happy that some parents come to realize, like, the idea is not to make your kids feel bad. The idea is to how do I say this? The idea is to teach your kids or allow your kids a safe space to where they can learn and make mistakes. And now I'm not going to say that's what she was trying to do and or facilitate when she said she did whatever she did, because it's not my child. You feel me? But yeah. Like I said, parents, the main thing y'all got to do is make you a safe place for your child. Now, take that as you will, because some of you ninjas are loonies out here in these streets. But like I said, let's get into today's show, because this relates to the show. This is one of the clips we were supposed to play. Let's go to Adam Experience. So this was actually the first clip we were supposed to play. So God did that on purpose. We have Scrappy sharing a surprising story of strippers. I forgot, this is a hood show. Scrippers. Shout out to the Scrippers. All right? Shout out to the Scrippers. But yeah, we have Scrappy recently sharing a recounting about his mother having scrippers at his 14th birthday party, ninja. Goddamn. Excuse my French, Jesus. Goddamn. On Monday, October 13th, Scrappy and his mother, Mama D, were guests on Nick Cannon and Courtney B's The We Playing Spades podcast, where he talked about his upbringing and recalled his mother getting exotic dances to perform at his birthday party when he was only 14. And this is not the only person that does this, so y'all can't judge him. We listen and we don't judge here on the Black Pill. Ninja, I've seen all kind of stories. Like I said, I know about all types of communities because I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people open up to me. I wasn't even looking for nothing like that. Scrappy remembers I was sitting there the whole time like, Scrippers. Well, I mean, back then, whoa, wait, no, my bad. Back then, oh my God, I pressed the wrong one. Back then, I wasn't okay because he was young. I mean, older now, we could laugh, but I'm saying Scrippers. I'm gonna let him say his piece. Here we go.
My mama had,
Now the young teenager
my mama had strippers in them.
Right.
Yeah.
For my
Strippers.
14th birthday.
Got rid of the school
they
girls
really
and
got-
brought the real ladies in, the grown
Yeah,
women.
the grown women. And
'Cause
everybody
I know
came
the
back.
story.
Everybody came back to the door. All the mamas came back like,
they
hold
gonna
on.
come get
I'm
me.
like,
I
what's
stood my
up?
ground 10 toes
Yeah,
down.
she was like, this my house though.
It's my house. But go on in my house, go on in my house.
If you got a son in here that don't need to be in here, please take him
Please
out.
call him out.
But
We need to get up out of here.
Well, yeah, we gonna do.
We
what
doing
we
some things.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Nah, I'm just trolling. Hey man, nothing surprises me, but I mean, damn, let me think. Oh shit. Yeah, man, I mean, look, different strokes for different folks. How old? He said 14. What was I doing at 14? Ninja. At 14, I'm not gonna tell y'all everything I was doing at 14, but at 14, Ninja, 14, I can't even remember. Yo, nah, in all seriousness, 14, let me think. I graduated at 16, 14, 15 turned 16 was senior year, skipped 11th. I was in the 10th grade. Ninja was trying to play ball. Did I have a girlfriend in the 10th grade? I think I did. I can't even remember, Ninja. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm gonna be throwing shade. I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's all good. It is what it is, baby. But yeah, man, at 14, Ninja was trying to get good grades, trying to figure out how to start applying for colleges. Cause my dad was like, yeah, you going to college early. And I was sitting here like,
But what the hell, boy?
I'm sitting there trying to play my video games and figure out my Naruto and my DBZ, man, and my Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know. But yeah, man, I heard shit like this. I mean, it is what it is. Here we go.
because
And then look, and then when
wrong
she
with the
left, all the girls came back, and my mama had.
Now the young
Oh, hold on,
teenager.
hold on.
strippers in them.
Right.
Yeah.
For my back, and we continued the party.
Yeah, and that's how we
You
did.
feel me?
That's
Yeah.
that hood
Hey,
shit.
that-
For my
Hey, but
14th
look,
birthday party.
I'll be real with y'all. Look, bro, where I used to stay back at the crib, like before I left, I used to stay in the hood. Like I used to stay like Opalaka. Shout out to Opalaka, Ninja. We in here, Ninja. Yes, sir. We made it. Yes, sir. Every time y'all see me, yes, sir, we made it. Shout out to the West Side. You know, I used to stay on the West Side. I ain't throwing up no gang signs, though. But yeah, I used to stay on the West Side. I used to stay in Opalaka. And I'll let you know, there's some things that was going down in Opalaka, okay? There was some things going down in Opalaka. But it's not my place to speak, so I'll just stay quiet and peep game. Here we go.
That's a hell of a party.
I ain't even know that was
birthday
going.
party story.
I wasn't even looking. Bro, I wasn't
I
even looking for nothing like that, bro. I was sitting there like the whole time, like.
Ninja was sitting there like,
But what the hell, boy?
cause he ain't know what to do. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Here we go.
Strippers, I'm like, cause this is like
I think
when
my first
no, but when I look back,
I was
no.
at Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, I don't even remember what my 14th birthday, Ninja probably got a new Wii or a new DS, and that was the best thing in the world to me. Or I probably got me a basketball. Like back then, I was obsessed with basketball. I used to have saved bookmarks of how to do certain drills and shit like that. Or maybe it was a basketball hoop. I told my dad, get me a basketball hoop, all kind of shit, bro. Like that was the highlight of my day, bro. Having a basketball hoop, a little piece of concrete in the back so that way I could shoot the ball all day, every day. That was just my thing, man. Here we go.
No, but look though, bro. I look back at it though. That was traumatizing. That was traumatizing.
After therapy.
After therapy.
You can't not a pussy.
What did you say? After therapy, man, that was traumatizing.
Yeah, that's that hood shit, Ninja. That's that hood shit. Jesus. We're not clapping for that, by the way. Let me just put that out there. We're not clapping for that. Like, personally, please don't. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that know me, everybody that want to know me in the future. Please don't put my kids in that situation. All right, don't. Whatever you do, okay, Ninja, I'm going to look at you like this, Ninja. Do not put my kids in that situation, please and thanks. And I don't even have kids yet. But let's see what the comments say. Comments say, Dan, that's effed up, sad, and then they wonder why he's hypersexual. Nick Cannon would have had more kids if he were there. Interesting birthday as a kid. Bro dressed like Austin Moon. Cap, who's scrappy? This account is for sale. Oh man, these niggas just sitting there like, I don't even know, bro. Anyways, let's continue, man. We got a couple other things to discuss in the entertainment industry before we get to the main event. Let us know what you think in the comment section and hit the like button, people. Answer the poll in the chat. Hit the like button. Let us know what you think. Let's see. We have Layla Ali. We have Layla Ali reigniting the feud with Clarissa Shields after reposting this video. She says she'll speak on Clarissa's $15 million boxing challenge. And first things first, let me go to Clarissa. I'm gonna start with Clarissa because Clarissa has some things to say about Layla Ali. And shout out to Clarissa, the self-proclaimed greatest woman of all time herself. Let me pull her up. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, we'll go to Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Hold up 1 second. Let me see. Hollywood Unlocked. Scrappy. Let's see. We got Clarissa Shields. Shout out to Clarissa Shields and shout out to Gillian Wallow, $1 million worth of game. Like I said, Clarissa Shields came out in a recent interview with them and spoke on Layla Ali turning down her boxing match offer. And Layla shared that new video. So before I show you guys the new video, let me show you what Clarissa had to say. Here we go.
With you and Layla Ali going on, is that's not gonna happen, that fight?
Come on now, listen.
Did she turn the money down?
She did, and I'm gonna take the high road like Terrence Crawford and say she was the best in her era. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Ann Wolfe was the best in her era, and I'm the best in this era. Layla Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
shots fired, Ninja. Shots fired. I'm gonna get the gun cock sound. I gotta write that down. Somebody write that down. Here we go.
No, come on, we ain't gonna do that.
No, that is right.
Come on, Layla can rumble though.
She can't rumble like Ann Wolfe. I said who's the best from that era. Ann Wolfe would have knocked Layla Ali out. You know who Ann Wolfe is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you know.
Okay.
Because you know she would have knocked Layla oh so pretty ass out.
What's wrong with being pretty though? I don't know. But shout out to Clarissa, man. Shout out to Clarissa. Ain't nothing wrong with being pretty as a woman. Ladies, I'm here to tell you, ladies, if you look pretty, ladies, you are winning, okay? Shout out to Clarissa. Don't let Clarissa steer you the wrong way. And Clarissa's pretty herself. Let's continue. Yeah,
That's
even
true.
Wallow like what?
When you talking, damn. It's hard to even come back for this one because I love Layla too.
No. It ain't that you love Layla. It's like the real question is, hey, what's wrong with being pretty? Ain't nothing wrong with being pretty here, okay? Shout out to the pretty women. Shit. Shout out to the pretty women. Now, I'm gonna be real though. Is Layla Ali my type? I mean, her skin tone is, but like, I would probably go for a woman that's like Clarissa. But I'm used to dealing with dangerous women. That's just me, though. And you can check my track record for that. But besides the point, I digress. Here we go.
Of you, and it's just like, I just wanted to see some competitive action going on.
Right.
I don't think it'd be
Oh,
as
shit. My bad, Pap. Shout out to Pap. My bad, Pap. Hey, shit. I forgot Pap even existed. Hey, man, like I said, gentlemen, course correction on Wednesdays, free game. Always be careful of the women you talk about because first off, these girls don't belong to you. They belong to the game. No, but in all seriousness, a ninja will beat you up behind his girlfriend or send the Goonies after you. He'll beat you up behind his girlfriend, his wife, his BM, one of the three. So be careful. Maybe his side piece too. So yeah, I'm very careful. So hey, Mr. Papoose, sir, I don't know your real name, your real last name, or I'll call you by your last name. But hey, I mean no disrespect, ninja. You know, you have a pretty woman that you're with. Please don't think I'm disrespecting you, because I know if you see my show, you probably pull up to me like, yo, why you talk about my girl so much? And I'm gonna sit here like this. So it's all love. It's all love. Here we go.
Competitive as everybody think. I think that she's a big woman. She got big hands, big feet, big head. But as far as
I seen that thing with you and Layla Ali going on. That's not gonna happen. That fight.
Come on. As far as in boxing skills,
God damn.
My boxing skills are way better than hers.
So you think this would just be a young champion beating up an old champion?
No, this would just be the greatest woman of all time, showing why she's the greatest woman of all time. As far as
Come on now. Yeah, I mean, I like, you know, the real reason why I like Clarissa, I love her confidence in herself. It reminds me of my younger self, and I need to mentally get back there. They used to say I was cocky, arrogant, and conceited, but when I look back at my track record, I was doing the right thing. Besides the point, we're gonna let you hear what Layla had to say. Hold up, let me go to an Adam experience, and y'all bear with me. Let's see, what did Layla have to say? Layla. Hold up. Here we go. This is what Layla had to say. This is how Layla responded. Free use, YouTube. Oh, no. Sorry. I can't play that music because I'm going to get a copyright. But basically, she showed Clarissa getting knocked down on her butt. So, I mean, hey, there you go. Let's see what she had to say. So this is specifically what she had to say. And y'all tell us what y'all think. Me personally, like I said, I'm on Clarissa Shields' side, but I am biased in this situation, okay? So don't look at me as in, you know, I don't speak for y'all, I speak for me. And yeah, I'm rocking with Clarissa. I've seen Layla's footage, by the way, and I've seen Clarissa's footage, by the way. I like the way Clarissa boxes better. Clarissa's more powerful in my humble opinion. Like I say, Layla is good though, and she's bigger, but in terms of like speed and power, my personal opinion is that Clarissa's faster and stronger. Here we go though. I'm gonna let Layla speak for herself.
Possibly making a comeback to boxing. And there was even a $15 million challenge and a whole lot of chatter, a whole lot has been said, except I didn't get in the conversation until now. Well, I have made time in my schedule, just like I said I would, to address this. And you know what? I don't even want this person's image on my page. So trust me, there's gonna be a whole lot there. All right, see ya, bye.
So that's what she had to say. This is what the comments say. So comments say, Layla's been speaking negatively about this girl since 2018, and we got the receipts to prove it. Layla's looking for attention. Leave this girl alone. Either do it or don't. Like, what's all the extra for? If Layla Ali wasn't the top boxer in her era, why even call her out? She should have called out Ann Wolf. Hey, that was a good point. That was a very good point. Then when Clarissa win, y'all gonna be like, oh, Layla's old, that's why y'all gotta chill. With her dad's picture in the background, she already has enough belts. She's doing what she's supposed to do, build a whole lot of buzz around the match and make it bigger. Yep, that's a good point too. And like I said, this is what I was saying yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So they got the money. I'm pretty sure they got the money for the fight. Like they said they got the money for the fight, but now they have to actually go pay back the money. So they say they got the 15 M's. And shout out to Clarissa and shout out to Layla. You know, like I said, smoke mirrors true. Take the black pill, the proverbial or metaphorical black pill, and see for yourself. You feel me? They got to find a way to make more money than the 15 M's. Because if they don't make more money than the 15 M's, it's not a return on the investment of whoever gave them the 15 million for the fight. Does that make sense, people? Did I just make sense? Hold up. Yes, sir. Yeah. You know, like I said, guys, and shout out to everybody that's part of my memberships. I realized one of the things I'm going to start doing in terms of like, if you join my memberships, like if you join my inner circle, I'm going to give y'all, the people that join my inner circle, real quick, I got to advertise myself. Because I figured this out finally. Some of the stuff I'm going to give you guys, some of the perks you're going to get, and I'm going to go write it down somewhere. Or somebody write this down, people. Yeah, I'm going to give y'all the information that nobody wanted when I was trying to make a way for myself. And now y'all see me do what I do. Now, you know, y'all seeing me now. Before, like I said, I had a multitude of jobs, but none of these jobs satisfied me. And where I think personally, where everything shifted for me when I seen the way people was when I started doing financial planning. But I learned a lot of stuff along the way, right? And the things that I learned taught me enough to get to where I'm at now. So yeah, I have a lot of financial information, and I'm gonna show y'all. The proof is in the pudding. I decided I'm gonna show y'all. So I know it's hard to believe, I'm a young ninja with nothing really to show for it. At the same time, I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all the information that I have. If you become part of my inner circle, I'll give y'all that information, okay? Okay. And you can do with that information what you will. I'll go into more details on my membership. Shout out to everybody that's trying to be a part of the Atom Effect and the Core and the Atoms of Ease. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This is some free game of what I will put behind the memberships. So yeah, like I said, they got the 15 M's. Okay, cool. So boom. How they supposed to make that money back? They can't make that money back if they don't have enough people buying the fight. So it's people that's saying they gonna go see. But is the fight hyped enough, right? Is the fight hyped enough to where if the fight was, let me think. Let's say the fight was in California. Is people gonna fly out to go see the fight? That's the real question, right? That's the real question. So they gotta probably hype it up. Will they fight though? I don't know. I think they will, but by then, I don't know, bro. Like, for example, when Mike Tyson came in the ring with Jake Paul, I ain't like that shit, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that shit was lame. And the reason why is because, I mean, we seen the writing on the wall, like, in the first few rounds, and no disrespect to Mike, Iron Mike, you feel me? Like, he came in with a brace on. It's like, bro, you can't do that, bro. But, I mean, people feel like they gotta do what they gotta do, so it is what it is. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Let's continue. Let's see what else we got in the industry today. We got Birdman. Shout out to Birdman. Shout out to Cash Money and Young Money. We got Birdman. Birdman has been touring with NBA YoungBoy on the Master Tour, and the next stop is New Orleans. He wants DJ Academics to pull up so he can give him the full city tour from Gladys Bar to the projects, the boys' homes, and all the spots he grew up in. Birdman says they're going to paint the city red and show AK what the Biddy really looks like. Oh, man, shout out to the Bloods and the Crips and Sue Woos and all that, Ninja. My bad, Ninja. You need to leave. And shout out to DJ Academics. Like I said, sometimes people send us these clips that they want us to discuss. Here we go.
You come to New Orleans and ride through the Biddy with me. We're gonna just go. I'm here. We're gonna paint that bitch red. We're going straight to Gladys Bar.
Oh, and shout out to NBA YoungBoy. I cannot forget to shout out NBA YoungBoy because the run he's going on is legendary. It's legendary. Here we go.
And all three of the projects.
I'm with you. Next week we out there in Louisiana. I gotta see where you from.
I'm gonna show you. I live in boys' homes and all kind of shit out there, man. Nigga, hey, I need you.
Let me see what else.
Let me show you everything. Don't know without my round. I gotta get dressed. Blood about to go on.
You about to go on?
Yeah.
Shit.
In a minute, you need anything?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Anything?
I'm good, man.
Bitch, some money, a hoe, a gun, be straight.
Hey, man, shout out to Birdman. Like I said, shout out to Cash Money, Young Money. That was one of the people, or that was the groups who was listening to coming up. You feel me? Yes, sir. I recently just went back to the crib. For those of you who don't know, the reason why I wasn't in here these last 4 days or whatever, from last week, Thursday till Sunday, I went back to the crib. And when I went back to the crib, I went back to my roots. I didn't get to go everywhere because of all the things I was trying to do. I'm not too good at planning trips, but I'm going to get better because we're going to start traveling more. Yes, sir. We're going to start traveling more. I'm speaking these things into existence now. We're going to start traveling more. But yeah, I thought about it. I was like, damn, I want to put my people that I came up with on the stream and shit. But I was like, nah, bro, because, I feel like the internet's a big place and there's a lot of weird shit on here. So if you be on here a lot, like I said, if y'all ninjas seen the shit I seen, it'll turn you to a fiend, okay? I seen a lot of shit that made me not trust none of you ninjas out here in these streets, okay? I don't trust none of you. It makes me want to hide my family away. If I could remove their faces and shit and where they live away from the internet, I wish I could, and I would if I could. So yeah, that's why I don't be showing my people like that, especially because I be popping shit on here about other people. But it's all love though. Shout out to everybody we feature on the show. I love you guys. Yes, sir. Here we go.
Yo, stop.
Man, it was a time to be alive. Do y'all ninjas remember back in the day? Hold on, let me pull this up on TikTok. Back in the day, and no disrespect to Young Moolah, Lil Wayne, Weezy. right? Shout out to Lil Weezy. No disrespect to Lil Weezy, the greatest rapper of all time, in my opinion, right? Well, one of the greatest. It's between him, Kanye, and Drake to me. Shout out to them ninjas. It's too many other people too, like J. Cole, K-Dot. Like I said, it's a lot of people. But do y'all remember, I got to pull this up on TikTok. Hold up. Do y'all remember back in the day, they was saying that Lil Wayne and Birdman was kissing each other?
What the hell?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God, no way.
I remember them days. Do y'all remember them days? Let me see. They said Birdman and Lil Wayne kissing like a real gangster. What? Hold on. Listen to this, people. We got to take y'all back. Way back Wednesdays. Let's get it, Ninja. Here we go.
Bro, they got to show.
They want to see this.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. I put all this in my mouth for a reason. I got 100 plus. I got 15 carats. You understand? You won't see them. They big and they swole.
So when you kiss, I gotta ask, ladies. I got y'all up here. So when you kiss the girl, right?
I'm the only person he kissed.
I got y'all up here. So when you kiss the girl, right?
I'm the only person he kissed.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Oh man, shout out to Day Them, Ninja. Hey, Ninja, when y'all ninjas wonder why I ain't been in the booth yet, I had to come to terms because this is traumatizing for me as an artist. And shout out to all the independent artists, right? Shout out to all the independent artists. It was very traumatizing for me to come to the opinion, and I'm not saying no disrespect to these ninjas. You know, these gangbanging ninjas, they'll send somebody to come see you about this ish or pull up on you. What did Birdman say when he pulled up to the Breakfast Club? I'll pull up on you, but I would have thought I was gangster, something like that. He said something like that. But yeah, man, it was traumatizing for me to wake up to the reality that the music industry is full of ninjas that like to kiss each other, Ninja. I mean, whoa.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Nah, I can't do all that, bro. Let me see. Here we go.
I mean, we just fly, dog, so we feel like, you know, it's big pepper, big thing, so we wipe each other down. Instead of giving that, we just keep it fly, you know?
What does that even mean, brother? What?
Brother,
Let me see. Hold on.
Blac, how you doing? Wait, big
Oh!
Blac, how you doing? Wait,
y'all can't see it, bro. I'd have to make it huge for you guys to see it. Can y'all? And look, like I said, we ain't shaming the gay people. We just making a point here. We're making a point here. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna make this big so y'all can see. Hold up, bro. Cause they'll say I'm slandering it. Everything you see is for social media purposes only. None of this is real, Ninja. Can y'all see this? Y'all gonna see one eye. Hold up, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Hold up. I was trying to figure out what sound to pick. That's why I was sitting there like, cause I'm like, bruh. Hey man, shout out to the gay ninjas, Ninja. I don't know. What do you want me to say? What you have to come to terms with, man, in life, you can't you can't force the world to be the way you want it to be, and you can't fight the world. And I'm here to let you know, them punks, Ninja, them punks will beat you up, Ninja. I've seen it in real time, Ninja. In real Dillio time, Ninja. Let's see. Let's get back to Adam experience, man. Hold on, I seen something else we'll discuss later. We have the David case. Shout out to the top prosecutor from the David case. Somebody sent this to us. And we've been discussing this case. And basically, in this case specifically, for those of you who don't know, this ninja, he's a rapper. I don't know if he's from Houston. His name is David. He was a rapper that was blowing up. And yeah, come to find out, and rest in peace to the girl, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Come to find out, he was dealing with this girl that was underage. It was in a whole full-blown relationship. And then boom, next thing you know, I guess he stopped dealing with her. 6 months later, you know, they find her body dismembered in the trunk, Ninja.
What the
hell?
hell?
Yep, sick shit.
Oh my God.
Sick shit. My bad, YouTube. I don't mean to cuss so much, but yeah, that's why it's hard to cope sometimes, Ninja. Sometimes it's hard to cope because you just like, bro, what? So yeah, now they have more information. No answers, just silence. I guess let's see. Probably more runaround because everybody's begging the question, why is this ninja not in handcuffs, right? And supposedly, right, I did a stream supposedly where they said the LAPD came out and said a statement where they said that he's not a suspect at this time because he's cooperating with them, and we apologized on that video on that stream, and I received backlash for it. Shout out to all my haters and detractors who are detractors of the Adam effect, because at the end of the day, we are not machines, we are human beings. You dig? But no, in all seriousness, I understood what the lady was saying, because she was like, oh, you know, I said whatever I said to her, but she was like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be saying sorry to him because he's dealing with an underage girl. And I mean, technically, she was right. She was right. But at the same time, I wasn't really saying sorry for that. I was saying sorry as in I jumped the gun, and I was saying this ninja did it. And like I said, I make it a point on my show to not sit there and put out bullshit. But this is the lawyer or the prosecutor. This is the top prosecutor in the case. Let's hear what he has to say. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Let's get it.
Where are we at with this Celeste Rivas Hernandez investigation? A lot of people are interested in this.
It is currently under investigation.
You know, is David a suspect? Are there any suspects that you guys have on a list that you're keeping tight to vest? Is there?
So we don't discuss suspects or the points in a continuing investigation. When and if that case is presented to the DA's office and we make a decision on it, I'll make sure you're one of the first to know.
Thank you. Where are we?
Well, that didn't tell us anything. No disrespect, Mr. Prosecutor, but we have the LA District Attorney, Nathan Hodgman, dodging questions on the David case. Let's see what the comments say, and let us know what you think in the comment section. What do you guys think, actually? He was nicer than most prosecutors. This is why y'all aren't cops. You don't know how investigations work at all. This isn't TV. One question I have is, are they asking the public for information? Have they put out a phone number we can call? Because if they haven't, that means they have everything they need. True. At the same time, I told you guys, a lot of times when it comes to the court of public opinion, we live in a world now where we are guilty before we are found innocent. We are guilty. What is it? We are guilty until found innocent, when you're supposed to be innocent until found guilty. And that's the problem with the current state of society today. Social media blows things out of proportion. And like I said, I mean, I'm playing the social media game too, so I'm aware of how I supply this detriment. But with that being said, I shouldn't have to limit myself if everybody else doesn't limit themselves. You know, I put the disclaimers. You know, we have freedom of speech, even though freedom of speech ain't free. And like I said, I ain't really pushing no hate on here. What else was I finna tell you? Yeah, so if they were to put out a phone number, it's going to be a bunch of bias. Oh, why isn't he being charged as a sexual predator? All this stuff. And like I said, those things may be true. Those things may be true. Consensual relate, whatever. Those things may be true. I'm not saying that I condone this stuff, but it's going to sway the actual court. They can't do that. It's going to sway the court. And they've seen multiple instances like that before. So they're trying to keep it low profile in case the person that may have done it or may not have done it is watching too and is well aware of what's happening. Anyways, we'll keep you guys updated on that story. Let's see what else we got in the news today. That was Coley Blues with the news, by the way, or Law and Order with Black Adam. We got Woody. Shout out to Lil Woody. We have Woody saying that he supposedly found out that WAC 100 was a federal informant. Let's hear what he has to say.
The call just came in, y'all. WAC 100 is a federal informant. The call just came in, y'all. WAC 100 is a federal informant.
And then we have WAC responding. This is what WAC had to say.
Dang, I got 100,000, Woody. Sean Cotton say cheese, y'all back him. Said y'all back him. You provide any document. I don't give a fuck if it's regarding a German Shepherd or a dog, a cat. With my name on it, informant on nothing. Woody, you are the snitch. You're the rat. We watched you rat for like 9 months. You got interrogation tape. You're the rat. Like, we know you're a rat. I'm sorry, my nigga. We thing.
Ninja, why is it still a conversation at this point, Ninja? All these ninjas is rat. Look, if them ninjas are convinced, gentlemen Adams, pull up to the front of the club, please form a circle. Ninja, 95% of ninjas is telling, okay? They are telling. Hold on. Yes, sir. They are telling. They are telling. If the police or the attorney, whoever can convince them that they'll get full immunity, you'll never know, protective custody, even if you find out, them ninjas are telling, man. Shout out to Gunna. Shout out to Gunna. Now, I was just trolling. I don't know if Gunna told, and who cares if he did, Ninja, at this point, because these niggas is committing crimes, Ninja. Like I said, in today's day and age, if you're committing crimes, shout out to you. You think you're smart, guys. I'm here to tell you, you're not that smart. Like, even the government, man, the Fedi Gov is aware of everything. All it is, when you make those little blips, shout out to the scammers, you know, drug dealers, all that. They are aware of you. Somebody is aware of you. Assume you are being watched at all time. No pun intended, because I'm on here right now, right? But yeah. Assume you are being watched at all times. I'm telling you, bro. I assume that because I see what people say. People make little slip-ups, and then they tell me something that lets me know what I need to know. Assume you are being watched at all times. Privacy is dead, okay? Let's see what the comments say. Informants don't have any documents. They doing content, can't fool me. Whack, we know you got them documents sealed. You say the same thing every damn time. Let me see. Whack talk way too much not to be a Fed. In my opinion, a lot of these old heads in hip hop work with the police, especially if they used to have a name in the streets prior. That's just my opinion, at least. Bars. And it's not that they work with the police per se. It's just, bro, even the cops, bro. Shout out to the pigs, Ninja. Shout out to the pigs. Shout out to the pigs. Don't worry, guys. They're not coming for you, okay? But I'm saying, bruh, even the police got their hands dirty. Ninja, I could show you niggas proof, Ninja. I could show you niggas proof. Do I have the video? I don't think I have the video because for some reason, I might need to update the program. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the video. Can I show y'all the video of proof, bruh? Even the police, bruh. I don't have the video. It was a video, I think it was about Pimp C. I had this video. It was Pimp C. Should I show this video? I don't want to show this video because they probably demonetize me. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. I might could find it. I might not could find it. Hold up. Let me see. How would I do this? Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. Can't show y'all my private stuff, Ninja. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. FBI. Nope. I can't find it. If I show y'all this, bro, Pimp C was talking about like the worst experiences that he felt. I mean, we got TikTok, Ninja. We gonna pull it up on TikTok, Ninja. We gonna pull it up on TikTok, bro. That's it. Let me see if I can find it. So it was Pimp C. Before he passed away, he was talking about what went down when he was in the pen, bro. Y'all need to hear this, bro. Course correction on Wednesday, Ninja. Course correction on Wednesday. And shout out to Ayo. We got Ayo in the chat. Y'all got to hear this, bro. Where is TikTok? Because if y'all hear this, y'all will understand what I'm saying. And this back in the day.
I'm so glad to see like this fake gangster street
this back in the day.
Shit get smacked.
Hold on. This is back in the day. Let me see. Pimp C discuss prison. What he witnessed in prison. Watch this, guys. And I mean, I'm just using this to reinforce my point about even the police's hands is dirty. All right. Everything is not what you think, guys. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. I had to come to terms with this myself. Listen to this. Hold up.
Did Pimp C predict the future?
Two friends of mine.
No. Here we go, right here.
On, you know, yeah, already. You know, so that's what it's really about. But all this old shit here, if I wasn't rapping,
man, and shout out to H-Town and shout out to one of the GOATs in music, man. Come on now, Ninja. This Ninja dropped $1 million worth of game. Word to Wallow and Gilly. We're gonna call Gilly. We're gonna call Gilly Willie, and we're gonna call Wallow Gallo. That's what we're gonna call them Ninjas now, okay?
But what the hell, boy?
Yes, sir. No disrespect, though. No disrespect. It's all love, Ninja. Here we go.
To be doing this old shit here, you know, this ain't nothing but materialistic. You know, knowledge is power. I'm about making some money, man. You know, put this shit together. We get some real paper. Coast to coast.
Sir.
Man, I'm trying to move to Hawaii. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get away from these scrubs. Yeah. So I'm going out here and, you know, shit, fucking around with them boys at the Rolls Royce lot. We ain't playing, you know. Yeah, already. Yeah, catch me next week. It's gonna be crazy. This a week and a half. Imagine what next week gonna be like.
This ain't the one. Hold on, I'm gonna find the one.
Contacted a whole bunch of the youngsters out here in Houston.
No, hold on. Y'all gotta hear it, bro. Y'all gotta hear it. That's what I'm saying. You probably, because I get some stuff, like I said, that they don't want you to hear about. Let me see. Here we go.
First thing off the top, ain't nothing live about getting locked up. But when you get locked up, you lose and your family lose. Right. Your kids lose, your mama lose, everybody around you lose. So Ain't nothing cool about it. Second thing is, you know, I got to see who was really who in my life, personally. I got to see what side my bread was buttered on and who was gonna be real and who wasn't.
Right. This ain't it. I wish I could show y'all, bro. Let me see.
And what I really want, to see is everybody come together and get some more unity. Because right now, it's the record company that's trying to keep all of us separated. If we come together, maybe we can put a union together and we can unionize and really get this money.
Yeah, hey man, look, put the money first, Ninja. Like I said, we can't find it. I can't find it.
I end up listening to the voicemail.
Like I said, I can't find it, man. But Pimp C was basically talking about it. Hopefully I'll find it. I'll find it later. I'll bring it back in tomorrow. But yeah, basically he was just talking about how in the penitentiary, basically like the police, like the people that's supposed to protect you in there, they sitting there breaking arms. And this is words that he said verbatim. You know, I got good recall. That ninja said they was breaking ninjas' arms. They was jumping ninjas in there, beating ninjas up, setting ninjas up to get jumped by the other gang. They was, fueling the gang war that's going on in prison. All kind of shit, bro. All kind of shit. Shit that make you think to yourself, yeah, God, please don't ever put me in this situation. I'm sorry for whatever I did, okay? I'm sorry for whatever I did. I don't know why my Instagram's not updating no more on this stream app that I have that I use to stream and stuff, but it's all good. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. All right, let's continue, man. Let's see what else we got before we got to the main event. And let us know what you think, people. Answer the poll in the chat and hit the like button. But yeah, gentlemen, stay out the penitentiary. Ladies too. I always tell y'all, bro, excuse me, do you want to be somebody's bitch in prison?
What the hell?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
No way.
Would you like to be somebody's female dog in prison, Ninja? If that's you, hey man, go ahead and go in there. Everybody answers to somebody. The biggest and baddest ninjas answer to somebody in there too, Ninja. Fuck what you heard. Anyways, let's continue. Before we get to the main event, we got a couple more to discuss. We got Carlissa. Shout out to Krishan and the Rock Tars, Ninja. We got Carlissa telling Krishan to drop baby Krishan off at the fire department and saying that she'll come pick him up. And this is after Krishan took her baby to a fake Dr. Phil show for a DNA role play, which we showed you guys yesterday. Comments say the kid is 2 years old and still can't sit up on his own. Look how she lays him on the couch. I gotta agree with Carlissa here. Somebody failing this child miserably. Somebody.
But what the hell, boy?
What you mean? Somebody. What are we talking about at this point? I know she's young, but she's absolutely old enough to know better that this is unfit-ish. Bruh. Well, I don't even know how old, what's her name? Chris Reezy. I don't know how old she is, but come on, bruh. Y'all know what it is, bruh. Pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it, and that's a sad situation. I don't want to say she's pimping her kid because that's very extreme, but I mean, bruh. You need to leave. She preying on the emotions of y'all ninjas, that's for sure. Ray J supplying her with cocaina. Shout out to the Spanish people, the Colombian people. They say Ray J is supplying her with paraphernalia like he did Whitney. Ninja. You need to leave. It's amazing she still has custody of the child. She had him propped up. Reminds me of a Weekend at Bernie's or the Weekend at Bernie's. I don't know what that was. That's not Blue Son. I'm so confused. Like, you can't ask Rock to leave your son alone. Then you keep bothering her. Like, huh? That baby's eyes just sort of crossing, staring at the ceiling. Y'all really gonna hate her after we see the stream with the Shea Frost when she brought Junior out on live. You can really see his disabilities clear as day. She rubs her hand over his eyes over and over again till his eyes see straight. But when he starts stemming, she gets embarrassed and starts rubbing his eyes and face. It's sad to see. I feel bad for Junior. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, she probably trying to fix. I mean, I don't want to say it. I'll leave that Charleston White. Anyways, like I said, Carlissa said you win even if he ain't mine. Just leave him at the fire department and I'll go get him. And this is what happened, basically. I'm going to make it bigger so y'all can see it. Hold up. Yeah, bro, I mean, shit, sad situation. Like I said, nothing really surprises me no more. They say we living in the end time, so I'm just like, hey, man, let's just rock out with our cocks out, Ninja. Yes, sir. Hell? Rock out with your cock out. Here we go. Hold up.
Are you the bitch that was on the phone? Is you the bitch from the phone?
No.
Are you from the phone? Are you from the phone?
And shout out to Blac Boy Max. This was on Blac Boy Max's stream. But I know this is entertainment, but what is this ninja wearing, Ninja? What is this ninja wearing, Ninja? Somebody tell me what he's wearing, bro. I'm so confused on the look, bro. I think that was part of the whole gig and gag or whatever, but bro, what is this ninja wearing on his face, bro? And then that ninja started saying 666 ninja, and I was just like, well, that ninja said 666 because we was trying to figure it out. That's how we ended the show yesterday, but hold up.
Hey, hold on. No, not with the baby in here.
On Dr. P.
Put the baby down. Put the baby down. You sure? Sit down. No, don't put the baby down. Put the baby down. Sit down. No, hold on.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. But we listen and we don't judge, or we watch and we don't judge. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they was like, bro, we gonna go get a whiteboard. We gonna go take a dookie, right? A fat ass dookie. Follow me, people. Follow me. We're gonna take a dookie. We're gonna take our sugar honey iced tea and throw it at the whiteboard and see what sticks, Ninja, because that made no sense. And I think that was the whole concept. Let's make no sense here. But I don't know. Shout out to Blac Boy Max. I'm not hating on his game. Game recognized game, Ninja. Here we go. Yeah. So she said, at Ray J, I hope Blueface Baby uses your kid for inappropriate content too. Disrespectful. And like I said, I don't agree with what she said, but I agree with what she said, because yeah, they going too far. And at the same time, everybody talking about, oh, that's not Blue's kid. That's not Blue's kid. I'm pretty sure the first thing that's going to happen when Blueface comes out, which is really soon, by the way, guys, he's coming out in a couple days. They're going to discuss having a DNA test and go to the court and everything about it. So we'll keep you posted on that. Shout out to Carlissa. Let me see. I don't have the video. Like I said, they're not showing me the videos. All right, we got last one. Oh, no, this is it right here. This is it. I don't know if this was
a weak-ass explosion, bro.
I don't know if this was the one that they was talking about, but this is an example that people were referring to in the comments about her rubbing the baby's eyes. Here we go.
That nigga explosion, weak as fuck, look.
Oh.
Dub, one of the funny, he's Capaholic, one of the funniest niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So this the one with the shade. So she rubbing his eyes because I guess something was wrong with his eyes. Here we go.
So this the Capaholic house?
Yes, you're the PMBs. I mean, shit. I'm in for 30 days. This is my shit. Like, I'm on my name for 30 days plus.
We just didn't want to we didn't want to niggatize it yet.
Yeah, niggitizing it is
we're gonna niggitize it about November.
Yeah, I think it's good to, like, right when it's like
niggitize.
And shout out to the kids, man. When I say the kids, the young adults, hey, ladies and gentlemen, these guys, like these streamers are the ones that control your young child, like your young adults. They control their minds right now. Yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked, Ninja. Cooked, fried hard, over hard.
Yeah. The niggitizing got a weak ass explosion.
They said ninjatizing. They're gonna ninjatize, as in advertise for ninjas. Yeah, man. Let's see what the comments say. Comments say, why is he rubbing his face so much? Why is she always rubbing his face? That's weird. No one wants to continue watching this child suffer. Hold up 1 second. She dug him straight in the eye. Ray J would never have his kid in these situations, so why is he enabling this? Yeah, man, and that's one thing. Shout out to the older generation. One thing, like, you know how parents sometimes they can't really rock with their kids the same way. One thing I always stand on in my head, I feel like the parents should know better. So, like, if you're a parent, like, I don't have kids yet, guys, and I talk like this, right? I talk like this and I don't have kids, so you feel me? The way I'm feeling is like, bro, if you got kids and you allow bullshit to happen with other people's kids, bro, yeah, bro. I'm looking at you like this, bro. Cause I don't have kids and I don't be on that shit. Let me see. Never been in a room with a baby and nobody acknowledges the baby or tries to play with the baby. Facts. Whenever she sees his eyes, crossing, she's trying to fix it. Baby, take him to see a specialist. I promise you it's okay. Kids have special needs. Let me see. Hold on. Shit, tweaking. Kids have special needs. It's nothing new to be ashamed of. Yeah, all these people want to hang out with her. I don't understand. Yeah, what it is, man, I don't know why, but her name has clout switch. So if you say her name on Google, you can see, everybody can see you on the internet. I don't know what it is. So shout out to her. All right, man, we at the main event. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. Hold up. Let me pull this up. Let's get into it. We got a lot to discuss. Not too much, maybe like 20 more minutes. You know what it is, 20 more minutes. Where's Instagram? All right, man, let's get it. Main event time. Where is Win? 4, 3, 2, 2. My bad. I forgot to unmute myself. Damn, I feel ugly now. I feel ugly. First things first, shout out to the GOAT, Kanye Yeezy, man. Oh, man. Damn, that messed me up. I hate when that happens, when I forget to mute myself or unmute myself. I was saying, main event time. Kim Kardashian exposes the truth about co-parenting with Kanye West. So we had Kim Kardashian appear on the GoDaddy. No, what is it called? GoDaddy? Get Her Daddy? What is it called? Whatever the podcast is called. Get at Her Daddy? Get Her Daddy? What is it called? I forget what it's called. I don't watch it, but shout out to the ladies that do, right? It is what it is. So Kim Kardashian popped up in the tabloids because she appeared on this show, this podcast, and in this podcast she was being asked about her baby father. He used to be her husband, ex-husband, I believe, not even baby father. And she had a couple things she had to say and get off her chest regarding the situation. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure the program that I'm on needs to be updated because it's acting a fool, but it's all good because I know how to still use it. So we're going to show you guys what she said. Let us know what you think. Me personally, I think it's complicated. I think all relationships are complicated, especially co-parenting relationships are complicated. And shout out to all the ninjas and women that co-parent, ninja. Shout out to all of you. Me personally, you know, they say never, but I feel like I could never, bro, because I'm just not, it doesn't entice me to want to allow another man to try and discipline my child. I don't care what you guys say, even if it was his teacher, whatever the case may have, you know, it doesn't make me feel good. Or it doesn't make me feel, it makes me feel like I need to be in my child's life. But I digress. Let's see what Kim K had to say. Where do we start? We're going to start, let me see. It was a couple clips that I have here that we're going to expand about. We're going to start right here. So we have Kim Kardashian discussing how Northwest caught her crying about Kanye. Let's see what she has to say.
What do you think was one of the hardest moments for you to stay silent on?
I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what you say about the world and your beliefs and any of that. Anything about my children, I don't care what it is. You know, it is hard to sit back and when he says things about my mom, that's what's really hard for me.
All right. So when she says she's referring to Kanye. We say Ye. Ye said his name's Ye. So shout out to Ye. All right. We're referring to Ye, and the podcast is called Call Her Daddy. The podcast is called Call Her Daddy. My bad. I ain't know. Here we go.
Because she loves him. I say such positive things about their dad that like North had to say to me, I think you go upstairs and like, you know, cry at night. Like, it's okay. Like, it's time to move on. You need to have a boyfriend now. Cause like, you know, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, what? I cry? Like, no, I'm getting a massage, like upstairs. What? So I'm just like, okay, I got to give it up.
She's like, Mom, chill. Like, we get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep pretending.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
We see what it is at this point.
What do you think
Ninja, first off, well, I don't know. I'm not going to put out some information because she'll sue. I was going to say, didn't she probably have a new boyfriend already? Like, what are we talking about? Am I confused? No hating, though. No hating. No hating. I'm just saying. Let me see. Let's see what the comments say. And I'm going to tell you what I have to say afterwards. It says, North ain't say none of that. Lady, stop. It says, I love Kim. Can't make me hate her. She's well-spoken, good-looking, and loves her kids. And shout out to the kids, man. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the kids, for sure. For sure, for sure. Blah, blah, blah. Dress them properly. This was a white woman that said that. That's good, Mom. No matter what you go through with your ex, never talk bad about them or around their kid or around the kids. Facts. Yeah, for sure, for sure. She needed to hear that from someone who genuinely loves her. Kim doesn't speak badly because she knows that he knows all their secrets. Be real, people. Hey. Hey. Kim has dodged Kanye's bullets so peacefully, privately, and doesn't make a show out of respect for the family. The Kim K hate at this point is so forced. She loves her fam and the kids, and she does so much to help free prisoners. She has quietly helped fund the 90 Days of Freedom campaign. No one can make me hate her. The push to talk about North is crazy. You rarely, if ever, hear about her other kids. Wow, that's a good point right there. Yeah, what do I think? What I know is Kanye West, right? Let me go pull up some information. What I know is Kanye West is making money. A lot of money. Shout out to Yeezy. Shout out to Yeezy. And if my stream's lagging, Ninja, like I said, I don't know. I don't think it's lagging, though. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I don't know. My bad. I do that sometimes just to test it.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't trash it. Okay, I didn't trash it. All right, we good. All right, so yeah, first things first. You know me, I like to go use the music as a moniker. So I'm going to look up Kanye West Spotify. I use the music as a moniker. So Kanye West right now, unsupported browser. Look at this shit. Come on now. All right, we're going to do a guesstimate. Hold up. Let me pull up Google again. My bad, y'all. Bear with me. Properties. Let's see. Google. Boom. Oh, my bad. I hit the DDG sound. All right, so let me see. We're going to go like this. And then I'm going to do this. All right, we're going to say Kanye West. Let me see. Kanye West monthly listeners. So right now, Kanye has approximately 63.3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. He's one of the most streamed artists globally, though his exact ranking fluctuates. So look, I'm going to give y'all some game. Shout out to all the independent artists that find their way to my page. So if you make 1 million streams, you get paid between 3 to 5 bands, right, per million streams. So if you get paid 3 to 5 bands per million streams, let's do some math. 3 to 5 bands, we'll just say 4, right? You get paid 4 bands, right? So 4 times 63. What is 4 times 63? Let's see. 6 times 3, 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4. What?
But what the hell, boy?
Let's just say he's making a good amount of thousands or millions. He's making a couple $1 million. If I'm not mistaken, he's making $2 million off the music alone. Now, I'm going to make this a bit more easier. We're just going to look up Kanye West's net worth. That's it. Kanye West net worth in 2025 while being demonetized, feel me? Banned on everything. You don't hear from this ninja. Kanye West's net worth in 2025 is estimated at $2.77 billion, okay? $1 billion. And that figure contrasts with Forbes' estimate of 400 million, but even then, let's just say it was 400 million. This ninja is estimated at $400 million. Come on, guys. So yeah, what can, minus when he tweaks out, when we're going to pull up Kanye in a little bit, what can she really say bad about this ninja? This ninja making stupid money. So of course, if you make stupid money, you're going to act, I'm not going to say stupidly, but you're going to act a certain way. You're going to act like, hey, you're worth it to act like this, or you can act like that, right? You can pay to act like that. Let me see. Let's pull it back up. Could we have one more clip? And then we're going to pull up Kanye. Here we go.
Was one of the hardest moments for you to stay silent on?
I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what you say about the world and your beliefs and any of that. Anything about my children.
Oh, and also remember, like I said, proof is in the pudding, guys. Guys, I can guarantee you it's not that many people watching this stream. Every time I talked about Kanye on my page, it gets demonetized. It's certain people I can't talk about. It's certain people I can't talk about. For example, when we talk about Krishan, for some reason, when I talk about Krishan, my shit be jumping, right? My shit just be jumping. I don't know why it be jumping. So when y'all see me talk about her a lot, it just gives me the most visibility. So when I talk about Kanye, who else? Specifically Kanye, if I talk about certain political people, if I even mention a name live, bruh, my shit gets demonetized. I don't know, but here we go.
I don't care what it is. You know, it is hard to sit back and when he says things about my mom, that's what's really hard for me because she loves him. I say such positive things about their dad that like North had to say to me, I think you go upstairs and like, you know, cry at night. Like, it's okay. Like, it's time to move on. You need to have a boyfriend now. Cause like, you know, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, what? I cry? Like, no, I'm getting a massage, like upstairs. What? So I'm just like, okay, I got to give it up.
She's
you
like,
know?
Mom, chill. Like, we get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep.
And I'm just wondering, you know, I don't want to say it. If she's hearing her cry, what? I don't want to say it. I ain't going to say it because they're going to say I'm doing too much. Shout out to Ayo. Ayo, I read your comment, Ayo. I'm just like, thank you, but I'm not going to read it out loud. Shout out to Ayo. But Ayo, they can see your comments, by the way. Like, we can all see this right here, but it's all good. Shout out to Ayo. Yeah, man. So that's what she had to say about that. And we're going to pull up Kanye's in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, proof is in the pudding. Certain people you can't even bring up on the net no more. Like they say, Minister Farrakhan, you can't bring him up. Who else? I think Dr. Umar, you can't bring them up, so you don't see much of them unless somebody else posts them, and somehow, some way, they still got to find a way to make a living. That's very crazy, bro. Let me see. Hold on. We got Kim K right here talking about the
Can we
toxic
talk?
talk. Oh yeah, well, I mean, here we'll go deep dive. You guys listen to this
About the state of you and Kanye's co-parenting relationship.
And like I said, free use, YouTube, free use. And shout out to the co-parents in here. If you're in here, put a 1 in the chat. If you co-parent, if you're a single parent, put a 2 in the chat. Let us know what you think.
What do you think co-parenting with Kanye West is like?
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I'm curious. I'm wondering, how are you doing and how much is on you, Kim?
And gentlemen, always remember, gentlemen, if you get you some money, my bad, guys. I know y'all get mad when I talk. If you get you some money like Kanye, you can do what you want out here in these streets. Almost whatever you want. Don't do no crazy shit. You know, don't try to off nobody and no weird shit. But you can have a bunch of women. I'ma say it. You can have a bunch of women. You need to leave. A bunch of paraphernalia, all that, ninja. Here we go.
It's not easy. But I mean, I raise the kids, you know, full time. They live with me, and I welcome a great, healthy relationship with my kids and their dad. And I think, you know, he knows that. I push for it all the time, but I also protect them when, you know, it's time for that, and it goes in waves and phases, and it's you know,
can we
hold up
a lot of work. But like I said earlier, like I have the best memories and the best relationship, you know, with my dad. And even like I love that, you know, I see Tristan puts, you know, their kids to bed every night and takes them to school every day when he's not, you know, in season. So I just welcome healthy relationships. But
now, there was a reason why it didn't work out. That's not our business, but we'll probably look it up on Google. But what I will say is, you know, what I respect about her is she's willing to not slander, and ladies take notes. Shout out to the Adams and Eves. Ladies take notes. She's not willing to slander, you know, Kanye on a public platform that's so big as Get Her Daddy, because they're a big platform for those of you that listen. She's not slandering him in a way to where which her kids can see that in the future. So she gets my respect for that one. She gets my respect for that one, right? She's not slandering Kanye in such a way where if her kids were to go watch that interview or listen to that interview, and listen to her responses, they wouldn't formulate a bad opinion about her. Is that on purpose? Is she trying to be meticulous? Who knows? But here we go.
It's not easy.
When was the last time Kanye saw the kids?
Whenever he'll call for them and ask, it's probably been a couple months since we've heard from him. But
how do you handle, because it's all on you in those moments?
Hold on, before we let this lady finish, we got to go do our research. Let's go do our research. So first things first, from what I remember Kanye was trying to see the kids and they was making him out to be crazy. Do you guys remember that? I remember that. Now, like I said, shout out to Kim Kardashian and shout out to all the ladies. Y'all know what it is. It's all love. But I'm just saying, I vividly remember. Bro, I vividly remember they were saying Kanye's crazy. Stay away from the kids, bro. Am I making this up? Let me go see. We got to go look. Let's pull it up on TikTok, bro. Because I'm almost 100%, not 100%. Because when you say 100%, when you say all or most, no, when you say all about a group or a specific individual or entity or whatever the case may have you, people tend to think that you're being disingenuous. I'm trying to be as truthful as I can be, you know, while playing the social media game.
Why?
Let me see. Kanye West. Let me see. Kanye West. What should I look up? How do I look this up? Let's say Kanye West crazy. Let me see. Here we go.
The game Angry Birds has a motion like this. And if you remember, girls are just not known for playing a lot of video games. This game was popular with girls. It was a scientific calculation that this set off a certain dopamine specifically in the female mind. What else go like this?
Tinder. What else?
Instagram. The game.
Hey man, look that ninja prolific ninja. Yo, bro, I have such a dirty mind. This is an adult show. I thought that meant like rubbing her clit, bro.
What the hell?
That's what I thought.
Oh
My bad.
God, no way, yeah.
Too much corn, man. I feel like, too much corn. All right, Kanye West crazy. Kept from kids. Let me see. Let's see.
And I could do all these things to people, and I'm gonna tell you like this, for Britney Spears and for anybody, okay, I'm crazy, but what y'all gonna do about it? When I slammed that paparazzi that day, they made me go to anger management. I'm sitting there with Amber Rose at the anger management situation, and the anger management coach just keeps on hitting on Amber and then giving me some medication. That was the beginning of my medication. That was the snowball into eventually ended up being diagnosed as bipolar, which there's a lot of people who will say, I don't believe that you are actually bipolar. And anytime somebody wants to, say that I'm wrong about something, hide the truth, lie, say, he's crazy. It's just the ultimate final cutoff to not have to listen. Like I said, we were raised into this life, racist, sexist, homophobic, but now also a phobia of things with mental health. Do we feel like...
Now look, this is some bars that he's saying though. Regardless of the situation of co-parenting, I try to tell y'all, man, like even me, the reason why I'm not on 10 like how I used to be, I realized like me being on 10 was the environment that I grew up in. I had to be on 10. I didn't stay in the best environment. And shout out to my parents. Shout out to Papa Blac and my stepmama. We wasn't like pressed for money per se, but we didn't necessarily live in the best neighborhoods. Like we ain't stay, like when I grew up, I mean, maybe when I was younger, maybe, but even then, I don't know, maybe before my parents had me. But yeah, we didn't stay in a neighborhood with all the white people and all that. Like I said, I told y'all this, the last house I stayed in before I left my parents and I started living by myself, we had bars on the windows, Ninja. I told you I lived in Opalaka. What up, Opalaka? And this before they gentrified it, because recently they gentrified it in the last few years. I'm talking about like 10 years ago. 10, 12 years ago, yeah. I mean, I didn't stay in the best neighborhood. Like, it was crackheads walking around, you know, trying to open the gate, asking Ninja if they got money. They done stole my dad's car like multiple times. I remember one Christmas, we had the Christmas presents in the car. My dad was waiting to put the Christmas presents up because he wanted to surprise us. So he was trying to go wrap them up. He was trying to tell us to go inside. I guess he fell asleep. He woke up. They stole the car with the Christmas presents, Ninja. It was like that, Ninja. So yeah. You know, a lot of times I used to mean mug. I used to be on 10, and it was a product of the environment. Even when I got to college, I had people that I was cool with. I had people try to bully me when I was in college. The same people that try to hang around me and all that kind of shit and act like we was cool. And low key, they was hating on me, and I couldn't come to terms with it back then. I'm aware of it now. And it's okay. You feel me? It's okay. Just don't expect to do business with me because I ain't doing no business with you. You dig? I peep game and move accordingly. But yeah, I ain't realizing people was hating on me. I thought they was trying to look out for me. They was actually mad about the fact that I was doing what I was doing at my age, and they was low key envious of me doing what I was doing at my age. But I digress from that conversation. So yeah, I'm saying that to say, yeah, man, you know, sometimes you got to realize that you kind of adapted to the environment that you were in, and you got to take yourself out of that environment to grow. So even me moving to Texas and shit, it's been a lot. I've grown. I still have the same core values per se and morals. Like, I still know how to get like that. I try not to get like that because it reminds me of a time when I was traumatized, right? I try to be better now. But yeah, I mean, he's making a lot of sense. Here we go.
Kanye West seems.
Oh, this is what I'm saying with the program messing up.
I could do all Britney Spears, and I'm stop talking, stop thinking, stop feeling. And I could do all these things to people, and I'm gonna tell you like this: for Britney Spears and for anybody, okay, I'm crazy, but what y'all gonna do about it? Y'all not gonna diminish what I'm doing and what God is doing with me in the future by trying to cut my legs off or cut my influence off by calling me crazy. That don't work. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, you need your meds. You're not in your best mental state right now. No, I know what's going on, and I'm not happy.
Yeah, man, like I said, shout out to Yeezy, man. Yeezy, how you doing, huh? And shout out to the ninjas that look like me. Like I said, man, if you look like me, bro, what y'all gotta realize, bro, they'll be quick to call you crazy, ninja, okay? In the world that we live in, shout out to America the ugly. Oops, I mean the beautiful. In the world that we live in, bro, you have to, in the words of Charlemagne the God, you got to measure twice to cut once, bro. So you literally are going to be judged. So for example, people wonder why I never tweak out in public. They're like, why are you always so calm? You seem cool, calm, collected. I'm like, bro, I know if I actually get mad and tweak out the way I want to tweak out, y'all would turn around and call the police on me, and then the police will have a reason to beat me up, ninja. Not to say it like that, but like, I'm aware. I'm not no dumb ninja. Like, I'm aware that that's what you guys want to do. So when people try to fuck shit, like I said, that's why they get two chances. One chance, first chance, I'm watching you. Second chance, I'm like, all right, so that's the game we're gonna play. Cause me, like I said, I'm coming for blood, bro. I'm coming for blood. And if I'm coming for blood, you play with me once, the second time, hey, ninja, I'm going for your pockets, bro. I'm going for your pockets because you're trying to mess up mine by getting me jammed up. Let me see, 1 second. By the way, breaking news, Donald Trump said that we're in a trade war with China. Shout out to Code 47, ninja. Shout out to Code 47. But yeah. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so this all started, like I said, with Ye. We trying to figure out the reason why, you know, Kanye's not seeing his kids. Let me pull this back up. Here we go. And for those of you who are new here, answer the poll in the chat. Let's get it.
A lot of work, but like I said earlier, like I have the best memories and the best relationship, you know, with my dad. And even like, I love that, you know, I see Tristan puts, you know, their kids to bed every night and takes them to school every day when he's not, you know, in season. So I just welcome healthy relationships, but it's not easy.
When was the last time Kanye saw the kids?
Whenever he'll call for them and ask. It's probably been a couple months since we've heard from him. But
how do you handle, because it's all on you in those moments, the disappointment, if any, from the kids? Like, how do you explain those moments to them?
A lot of work, but like I said earlier, like I have the best memories and the best relationship, you know, with my dad. And even like, I love that, You know, I see Tristan puts,
Hold up.
there was just a lot of things.
All right, so that was just a little clip right there. But yeah, I mean, shit, like I said, it's three sides to a story, bro. So it's his side, her side, and the truth. The fact of the matter remains, shout out to Kim. Kim's doing what she does as a lawyer or whatever the case may have you. But one thing I know about lawyers and attorneys are control freaks. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me.
You need to leave.
I speak from a perspective, before this, guys, I was supposed to go to law school and be a lawyer or attorney. I was on my way to law school and I chose not to go to law school. And you guys see how I'm doing all this. So even me orchestrating this show right now, I'm in complete control of everything I'm doing. So like I said, I always reinforce my point, guys. I always reinforce my point. Lawyers are very controlling of all the things in their life, or try to be, and they have to be. So even her being a lawyer leads me to believe, and this doesn't mean that it's right, this is just my opinion, it leads me to believe that she might have been trying to control him. And Kanye has made it clear he's not the type of ninja to be controlled. Now I'm gonna say this next thing, and this is gonna make no sense because a lot of people don't necessarily believe in zodiac signs. Not my business, I don't care, this is my opinion. So when it comes to zodiac signs, I'm pretty sure Kanye West is a Gemini. I've dealt with Gemini women before. Gemini women are very two-faced, just like Gemini men are two-faced. Now, don't take that the wrong way, right? Like I said, don't take that the wrong way. What I mean is, they can present one face to you and be thinking something completely different and do something completely different. And I've seen it in real time. So like I said, Kanye can be presenting one thing to her and they be thinking something completely different and doing something completely different at the same time. And that's where they get the whole bipolar idea. Now, I'm not defending Kanye, but I am saying I've dealt with Gemini people, and you can ask them and they'll tell you yourself, and or you can look up the zodiac sign and all that kind of shit if you believe that kind of shit. And yeah, you'll see yourself. The proof is in the pudding. Let's continue.
That I wouldn't deal with, you know, like, I didn't like the feeling of, like, you know, someone being like maybe talking bad about, you know, my kids' grandmother, aunts, like all of those feelings. If someone feels that way, then, you know, we shouldn't be together, you know, maybe airing out a lot of stuff, a lot of personal stuff.
And boom, there it is. 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 So look, what y'all gotta realize is it's not what it has to do with the kids. It's about the legacy. So it's about the legacy and the reputation of the family name. You can't mess up the family name. So they already had one ninja almost messed it up. Word to OJ. Word to OJ.
You need to leave.
They already almost had one ninja mess it up. They can't have another ninja mess up the name because they have their own legacy that they want for themselves, which is so weird because at the same time, I mean, where you start is not where you finish. So, I mean, Kim K started with Ray J, not Saran, but Kim K started with Ray J doing a sex tape, okay? Doing a sex tape. Not to say it like that, but yeah. So, I mean, when we look at it like that, I mean, it's not about where you start, it's about where you end up. Look, Cardi B, you know, Scripper, you know, doing what she did with the men's that she said, not me. And now she making hundreds of millions of dollars. Nicki, I've heard stories about Nicki too, but I'll never expose them because the barbs is dangerous, ninja. Them barbs is dangerous. But yeah, like I said, the reputation. And shout out to we're gonna call you Blac. Shout out to Blac Attack. Blac Attack said Nicki's reputation is trash. Like I said, so everybody, it's like, it just depends on how you look at it. No, not Nicki, Kim K. And that's the thing. We'll say Kim K's reputation is trash, but to us watching, right? To us watching, it may be trash, but Kim K is still one of the most looked up people on the planet. And the reason why is because she was a trendsetter during her time. When Kanye was running up, whatever he was running up, and he said, I'm gonna make my wife and me be the biggest thing and represent culture and all that, he really did that. He really, really did that in America. Let's continue.
Just not feeling safe, you know, not even physically, just like maybe emotionally or even, you know, financially, because you have, you know, big ideas that financial things when you, it's like there was just a lot of things.
Hold on.
Where I would like come home and we had like 5 Lamborghinis and I'd come home and they'd all be gone. you know, if he was in an episode, and I'd be like, oh wait, where's all our cars? Like my new car. And it would be like, oh, he gave them away to all of his friends. And then I'd be like, huh, okay. And then I'd come home again, and at a different point we had, you know, 5 more Lamborghinis, and then I'd wake up in another episode and they'd all be gone again. And that time I was like, keep them, guys, you know, like, I don't know what to say, but like.
Now I will say that shit is a bit extreme, right? That is a bit extreme. Even if you're a billionaire or 400 millionaire kind of dude, yeah, to give away the cars and not tell nobody, and then you got to wake up and your car gone. I mean, everybody gonna look like this, bro. That's not comfortable. So yeah, what it came down to is stability, because she needed stability, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with stability. I mean, we all get there at some point. People just live differently. Here we go.
I never felt like I didn't know, you know, what you're gonna get when you wake up, and that's like a really unsettling feeling where I would like come home and we had like 5 Lamborghinis, and
Here we go. Let's continue.
Anything about my children, I don't care what it is.
And shout out to Blac Attack. Blac Attack said, what trends did Kim K start without Ye? I'm not saying that Kim K started trends without Ye. What I'm saying is, during her time, what she did is the reason why she still was the most looked up person. So my example would be, I'm trying to think. What would be an example? I can't give you guys an example, but a poor example would be, and not poor in the sense of money. A poor example is, and this is not a good example that I'm about to say, so don't get your panties in the water, no pun intended. But yeah, a poor example would be like ASAP Rocky, right? ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. So Rihanna has all the stuff she has. ASAP Rocky don't really rap like that, but if ASAP Rocky will go do something or whatever, you know, we gonna go look at what ASAP Rocky does because of Rihanna. Does that make sense? Hopefully that made sense. And shout out to Blac Attack. Blac Attack said Vanessa Beecroft and Ye is the engineer of Skimzy. Yeah, but like I said, it's still Kim is the face, guys. Kim is the face. It's like Kodak with Sniper Gang. It's the face. The face of the brand determines whether or not you buy the brand. Beside what goes on in the background, whoever's the face. So like, you know, when they have models come model to Louis Vuitton and all that kind of stuff, the reason why they have the models look a certain kind of way is because they're the face of the brand. They're not per se the exact face of the brand, but they're the face of the brand, if that makes sense. Because, you know, businesses and their structures are set up differently. Let's continue.
You know, that's hard for me to sit back and be like, come on, you know, even just like, you know, sharing stuff about them, you know?
Yeah.
It is hard to sit back, and when he says things about my mom, that's what's really hard for me, because she loves him, and to this day, like, still does, and is super, you know, emotional about it and sad about it. And it was a big part of our lives, you know?
And all these things may be true. Shout out to Kim K. All these things may be true, but, right? All these things may be true, but I feel like, and like I said, this is my opinion. So if you don't like it, it is what it is. Put your own opinion down in the comment section and hit the like button and answer the poll, ninja, or hit the dislike button. It is what it is. Don't be mad at your boy, though. Don't shoot the messenger. I said that at the beginning of the show. But yeah, I'm of the opinion that they're mad that they can't control Kanye, because that's what Kanye always comes down to. And from what I've seen on the outside looking in, Kanye doesn't like to be controlled. I speak from experience. I hate when people try and control me and tell me what to do, bro. It irritates me and irks my soul. Even to say that I have a boss when I pull up to a job, oh.
What the hell?
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
No way, yeah.
Makes me gag in my mouth, ninja. But I mean, you know, you just gotta bite the bullet at some point. What I was gonna say was, yeah, so Kanye didn't want to be controlled. So they probably want to, oh, you know, Kanye, we love you and stuff, but you gotta act a certain way, and we gotta have you, you know, be under control and all that. And once he hear the word control, he tweak out. But I'm gonna pull up Kanye. Shout out to Blac Attack. Blac Attack said, you know, no Kanye slander will be allowed. And like I said, I fucks with Kanye, but I fuck with Kanye, but some stuff that Kanye has said has been a bit skeptical to me.
Like I told you, that one black girl gonna tell me talking about.
Hold up. Sorry, you guys are seeing my TikTok gets a bit crazy.
But what the hell, boy?
My bad. Yeah, you know, the community is in shambles, ninja. Shout out to the CIA, man. The CIA did their big one, ninja. They did their big one. They took the minds of the people, and now that they took the minds of the masses when it comes to the people of a darker complexion, these ninjas are in shambles fighting each other. There's so much colorism and division, light skin versus dark skin, thick girl versus big girl, and all that kind of mumble jumble and hootenanny. Oh man, it's you know, the CIA, they rubbing their hands like Birdman, ninja. All right, let's see. So Kanye West, crazy moments. Let's see.
Like, I am a god. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am. I had plastic surgery because I was trying to look good for y'all. I got liposuction because I didn't want y'all to call me fat. About slavery for 400 years. For 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
That was the main one that broke the internet, bro. Damn. Y'all remember that? Here we go.
Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? Park. Now everybody's trying.
Hey. Hopefully you guys don't hear. If you guys are hearing the horn, my neighbors, bro. Here we go.
I don't give how much you sold. If you playing on radio, are you connecting? Picasso is dead. Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. Name somebody living that you can name in the same breath as them.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This ninja the GOAT, ninja. Come on, bro. Powerful, powerful.
Don't tell me about being likable. We got 100 years here. You ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't
question.
been doing the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you,
and it ain't no rap. Like
like I said, man. Shout out to Ye, man. What it come down to is passion, people. Some people got the passion, some people don't. Now, I can't post this. I can't show you guys this. When Kanye put on a black skinhead KKK suit on, because like I said, YouTube's going to demonetize me, and that's when he got demonetized. But listen to this. Hold up.
They can make him sound crazy because he's black.
Hold up.
What you care about crazy?
No,
and by the way,
well, you're not going to see it move, guys, but don't worry. The video is going to play, and then it's going to fix itself. Here we go. And it's not anything with my stuff. It's just a video, I guess. I don't know.
How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American. Yeah. How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah.
He's right. Shout out to the American people. Shout out to the American black people that call themselves Americans. There's the indigenous people. There's the West Indies, the West Indians, the West Indies. I forgot what the rest was, but I remember them. Shout out to all you people. Shout out to all my ninjas. Ninja, we in here, ninja. We in here, okay? We in here, ninja, regardless of how you feel. Fudge your feelings. Here we go.
Wait a second, but what happened to the Indian? We black. Show me black on the planet. Why you stop recording?
He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy? Nah,
because you know why she say you crazy, ninja. Here we go. Here we go.
I think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit. You're talking truth. You're talking truth.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking truth.
Race is made up.
Yeah, with the brown eyes.
Show me black. Show me black on the planet. Show me black. Everybody else, they European, they Australian, they Chinese, they Japanese.
Now peep game, God. This is what I'm telling you. They would look when you speak too much truth, and y'all wonder why I play stupid on this hoe. The reason why I play dumb on here is because when you speak truth, they will find a way to cast you out and then try and turn your money off. So notice what he said. He said they call you black, but everybody else is European, Chinese, whatever the case may have you. Have you noticed that none of them are the color of their skin? Let me not drop these gems, people. Let me not drop these gems, because if I drop these gems, they're going to turn around and off me. Shout out to my CIA and my FBI agent watching me, ninja.
Show me black on the planet.
Word.
We marginalized as entertainers.
Yo.
I already seen the other side, nigga. I seen the factories.
Yeah.
I went up head to head with these niggas, man.
and I'm still alive, and I'm live for this moment to say this to y'all. As far as the Nicki Minaj shit, I don't care. Love for her husband, I met her, blah, 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 all this shit, I don't care. I made that girl rewrite her verse 3 times for Monster.
All right, Ninja, you see you was going somewhere, Ninja, then you lost us, Ninja. Come on, Ninja. Damn, come on, Yeezy, come on, bro. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie to you, bro. Here we go.
I supported her career. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
you
I don't know
did.
what it is the Jewish people got in their head.
Oh, Jesus. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get this fucking, or we just ain't gonna put shit out. What the fuck? Nah, Ty, I know you gonna put some shit out. You know what I'm saying? The level, you can say, they cut out, they stopped famous ass rappers from going in. Motherfuckers didn't get permits tonight. Nicki Minaj didn't clear her verse. That's why I say ain't nobody with me. Because y'all just see that shit. Y'all see me not see my kids. Y'all see Nicki Minaj not clear the verse. Y'all see Adidas drop billions of dollars and shit. And no one says nothing. No one is outraged. No one is with. If you want to be, okay. Whatever. It's cool. I'll be fine for that. When a motherfucker even tell me they love me, it make me feel funny because I feel so much fucking hate, bro. When that motherfucker tell me y'all respect me, I feel fucking funny because I feel so much rape, bro.
Word.
I feel so much fucking rape, nigga. When the last time you see me around a nigga that went on salary, nigga? I don't know what a friend is, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? This really some years of Britney Spears shit, nigga. The same paparazzi that I slammed.
He preaching, bro. He preaching. Let him preach. Hey, man, let him speak. Let him speak. Here we go.
At the airport, when they gave me my first piece of medication, was the exact same paparazzi that photographed Britney. TMZ, 30-mile zone. That is what Hollywood is. Once you go in there, them niggas is around you. They gonna surround you. They in charge of that shit. They in charge of your fucking narrative. They in charge of your bank account. They in charge of your cars. They in charge of your record labels. They in charge of your football contracts. They in charge of your houses. And I'm saying, niggas be coming to me really like, working me, talking about something. I'm gonna apologize. When they gonna apologize to me? When they gonna apologize to us?
Yeah. Fact.
Hey, you know, all they ass is just too high to sit there and actually get the message, Ninja. Goddamn, Ninja. You know, they off the Mary Jane and the Ye and the cocaina and all that kind of shit. So, you know, the message is going one ear and out the other, bro. Here we go. I ain't hating. Whoa. First off, I ain't hating. You know, do what you do. Feel me? Sometimes I smoke me a little something, get me a drink. Do what you do. I'm just saying, bro. Sometimes it goes over people's heads. Cause they sitting there like it's funny, bro.
Aborting us, locking us up, putting drugs in front of us, locking up all our leaders and calling them gang leaders.
Word.
Who else is gonna put the community together? And anybody that could put the community together, they put them under the jail. And when I talked to Trump, he ain't never get Trump. Trump could have freed Larry, bro.
Fuck Trump.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What the hell?
Chill. Not on my page.
Oh my God. No
Yeah.
way.
Hey, man, shout out to Yeezy, man. Let us know what you think, man, in the comment section. That's it for tonight's show, Ninja. We're going to stop it right there, Ninja. So do y'all think, what was the poll in the chat? Somebody got to tell me the poll. Whatever the poll was, do y'all think Kanye is the reason why they can't co-parent properly? Is Kanye out of control? Because like I said, last time I remember, they were saying Ye is crazy, Ye is bipolar. I see all that in the tabloids, and that's why I'm going to continue to tell y'all, bro, the media is the fourth branch of unregistered government, because the media can paint a picture about you, and if you don't fight back against the media, and you can't really fight back, because I always tell you guys, once one person put out a publication, it's like this: oh, Blac Adam is the biggest artist in the world. No, let me rephrase. Let me do it smaller. Blac Adam has good music. Now Vibe magazine put out Blac Adam's music is really good. The same idea, just written in two different ways. Now, next magazine, XXL. Oh, Blac Adam makes really, really nice music. I'm going to show y'all, bro. Y'all watching me blow up. I'm going to show y'all how I can make this shit blow up. All I got to do, because I peep game, because they give out the game, they give out the sauce. I'm going to do it right now. I'm just stacking the bread. And I'm going to start putting out the music again. All I have to do is pay lower level publications to put out a certain image about me, make fire music. Like, this is the game now. I just don't do it because I ain't got the bread. After that, keep putting out publications about me until one of the big ones start putting out publications about me. And that's when I graduate to the next level. And as you graduate to the next level, you get more people watching you. And so long as the music's fire, people gonna roll with it. Like, yo, this ninja pretty good. Now I got a solid fan base for my music. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? That's the positive side. Now, boom, this where the negative side come in. Oh, you know, Blac Adam reportedly robbed the bank. Oh, Blac Adam allegedly robbed the bank. Blac Adam robbed the bank for $20 million. Blac Adam's being, there's a manhunt going on for Blac Adam because he robbed the bank for $20 million. You see how all these publications put out something, once you see something 7 times, you believe it. And that's the whole idea. So like I said, there was a point in time where everybody was against Kanye because they put out the idea that Kanye was bipolar and acting crazy in front of his kids. And we did a stream on it. And I'm of the opinion, and it sucks because I'm about to shoot myself in the foot and kill my credibility, right? I'm about to shoot myself in the foot and kill my credibility. I'm of the opinion during that time when we was talking about Kanye, I wasn't even on Kanye's side, ninja.
What the hell?
You know why?
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
And you want to know why I wasn't on his side? I wasn't on his side because the media had me convinced that this ninja was bipolar, not taking his medication. When really the reality was, or we'll say allegedly, because everything is for entertainment purposes, Kanye felt like he shouldn't have took his medication because he didn't feel bipolar. He felt like they were actually drugging him to lower his inhibitions and so he could be controlled. And he came out and said that, and we discussed it before on the show. I got to find the old streams before we really locked in and shit. That's when I first started coming up with this streaming shit. Shout out to Blac Attack. Blac Attack said, yeah, he did the right thing by leaving Adidas. Yeah, I mean, y'all just, bro, when it comes to high level, like when it comes to lots of money, bro, like when you get to like, I mean, I can't say it, like the most I done had in my account was 5 figures. I'm not gonna say the number. 5 figures. It wasn't that much, so I can't really speak like I know, but I'm assuming. So, you know, when you start down on the low ski, you start down on the low side, and they've had this discussion before, so I'm not parroting what they're saying. I'm paraphrasing what they're saying to reinforce my point. So owning 100% of nothing, right? I think Nick Cannon said this, and other artists, other people in the game have said this. If you own 100% of nothing, it's not worth anything. To whereas if you sell a piece of what you own to a group of people, it's going to be worth something. So for example, Tory Lanez did this, and this is why they say Tory Lanez probably sitting in the penitentiary. Tory Lanez did the whole NFT shit, and I looked into it. I'm going to start doing the NFT shit, but I have to actually build up a following and stuff so I can give you a piece of my music and you can own it and sell it to somebody else and make your own bread too, right? So like I said, if you own a little bit of something, if you own 100% of something that nobody cares about, it's not worth anything. If you sell a piece of it, it can be worth something. You can make your money back. So you feel what I'm saying? When it came to Adidas and Kanye made Adidas, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't respect artists for, and they need to respect artists for. Artists make companies so much money, and the artist gets paid the least amount of money. And that's shit that low-key kind of fucked me up too. Like I said, coming to the realization that I'll probably never be as big as Drake and shit like that because I start seeing the writing on the wall. So an artist to go to the club, feel me, do concert shows. All these people are making money off of these artists. And all these artists stop making music, bruh. The world would be in shambles right now if all these artists stop making music, bruh. The world will be in shambles because they help other people. They employ other people to make money. So they employ, the press. They employ all the press that follow them, the paparazzi, them ninjas all employed to go see these artists. The people, the venues, the concession stands at the venues, the stadiums. All these people making money off the artists, and the artists are getting paid the least amount of money. So until you get to a position where you can afford to generate those things on your own, my examples would be Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi. Y'all see they shows be packed the fuck out. Like I said, you got to start somewhere, and that's the whole thing with that. Anyways, past that, man, we finna get up on out of here, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. Let us know what you think in the comment section. If y'all like what I'm talking about, man, follow for more. I got to go to the gym, ninja. I got to get back in or else I won't get back in. Past that, yeah, man, we dropping new music. If y'all want to join the memberships, join the memberships. We got a lot of streams coming, shit. Y'all can follow my gaming page, Blac Adam Gaming. We finna start doing the games and shit when y'all want to vibe and just talk about bullshit, whatever y'all want to talk about. Blac Adam Unfiltered. You know what it is, man. hit up your boy. Shout out to the core. Shout out to you if you tuned in. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. If you tuned in, you are the core. Shout out to the Adams of Ease, man. I'm back in here tomorrow. Y'all know what it is, man. Deuces, ninja. Yes, sir.